Alright, so I am back. Guys, for the long break, but we are now back. Had a really good break. I will put a link in the description in below once this live stream is over, so you guys can be able to see that first episode, which was very entertaining. We qualified all the way back in 13th spot for our World Series race, and we part in some of the comparators. But no need to worry, as I'll be right back momentarily. Just give me 1 second, please. Hold up. I don't know what happened, but it says same quesadilla and something with the light or something. Same quesadilla, but just a little side of natural cheddar cheese.
You don't want one of those things that you had with us?
The little chicken.
It was nacho cheese burrito, or what was that called? The thing that you said was so good.
The little
It was wrapped up in that aluminum foil.
oh, that. Nah. No, I need something like.
Do you want a couple of just soft tacos with meat and cheese?
No, just bacon, quesadilla, and chips and nacho cheese. Alright, I'm officially now back in the live stream. As you can see, this is a live stream mainly for Deep Forest Raceway, but unfortunately the next time we'll race will not take place until 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. So I got a chance at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 10, and 11 p.m. Now I might do this. I'll try to do this. If not, then 8 o'clock, which should work. 9, possibly I could probably strive for 9. Just in case if one of these 3 races takes me longer to get the win, which hopefully I do. So, I guess for the spare time, what I could probably do, we could try this. Daily Race A over at Monza using the Lamborghini Diablo GT. Very iconic sports car. I believe not this version of the car, but I'm pretty sure the GTR Diablo was in the Forza Motorsport 3 and Forza Motorsport 4. Very iconic sports car, like I said. So I'm going to turn my game volumes a little bit down. Just a little bit. I'm pretty sure the Diablo GTR, if I'm correct, if you would have had that car in Forza 4 back in 2012, that would have been a perfect S-Class car. So, here we're at Monza, running a little bit wide over in Parabolica, but first few laps here of this car. As you can see, this car looks amazingly smooth, looks gorgeous to look at. I personally have this in the game. I have done a Tokyo Expressway run with this car. So I'm going to just take a few laps here and I'm going to concentrate, see if I can put down a good time. So, Welcome guys to the live stream. If you just now tuned in to the episode or live stream. I just got done with the race over in Deep Valley Raceway with a national series. I did the 4 o'clock event and took quite a long break, but I'm back in the game. Right now I'm doing a little time trial practice at Monza. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. Waiting for 7 o'clock to hit. That way I'll have another chance to see if I can get the win at Deep Forest Raceway. But the race was pretty entertaining from my view. Started all the way back in 13th and was able to get P3 for that race. I have the first live stream in my channel as we're a little bit wide. But I'll make sure and share the description, the link, in the description once this live stream is over, so that way you guys will be able to see it and not miss a chance to see what I saw in my point of view. So, the race overall was really good, making a lot of spots in the race. Had the fastest lap, but just unfortunately wasn't able to get the win. Made some mistakes, and then we had some very aggressive racing from both myself and other drivers, and some of us very unclean. I'll just give you one example. So we had a Canadian driver who literally dumped an American driver in one turn. It's the turn that you enter in the little tunnel. I think it's your first checkpoint, your first time point. And the American driver didn't like it, so at the very end of that long stretch, when you take that very hard left hairpin turn, he aimed for the Canadian, missed him, and accidentally hit another American driver. So yeah, that was a big old battle between Americans and Canadians in that race. So hopefully if I try the 7 o'clock event, it'll be a little bit smoother, a little bit more calmer. Hopefully qualifying will be a little bit more toward my favor. But we'll have to wait and see how it all turns out. Oh dear. That's another penalty. There it is. Well, it won't matter anyway. Horrible timing, horrible times. It's gonna be way in the back. Right in the middle. We got a good bit of Americans, we got a Brazilian, Canadian. So not really looking for a win here. This is, of course, Monza Daily Race A, so both your sport, your driver, and safety rating will not be effective, so I won't be too surprised if there's going to be a lot of shenanigans and, you know, very aggressive driving. Really won't be too surprised about it. And I won't be too surprised either if this is going to be more of a pack race, since we have that long straightaway right at the start-finish line. So being the main straight is going to be very crucial here. Everybody except the Brazilian using the ordinary livery. Oh, we got a stop start. Nice. Yeah, I kind of blew it a little bit. Got one guy all the way back there. Not going to do anything too aggressive. We're just going to wait right here as we see a huge collision. First turn, we're going to give a little tap to the purple Lamborghini. And we can see the Magnum, not too happy about that move, puts a very aggressive block on that purple Lamborghini. Now let's see if we'll still get a penalty from that. I won't be too surprised if we still get one. Looks like we're okay. We didn't really gain that much time. We did slowly merge back onto the track. So up to P5, not really a huge gain. Just gained one spot. You can see people leaving the room, so it's now down to 7 drivers. As I got a text message from Kyle Larson Fan 5 asking if I can race. It probably depends on what time the race starts. Just to let you guys know what kind of race he's talking about. He is one, if not the main one, he is one of the admins who has a custom NASCAR Cup Series for the Gran Turismo community. So basically the simple rules is you have to have the Nissan Silva Grade 4 race car, as I ruined that turn again. Basically make it look like a stock car. So wing type B. I'm trying to figure out if there's a front bumper attachment or not. I'm not too sure. And the other stimulation is to use a livery from the active current driver in the series. So let's say if you want to be number 12, like I am, you'll have to use the current Ryan Blaney's current livery paint jobs. So you can't really use a custom Mellow Yellow number 51 Days of Thunder Coat Trickle Mellow Yellow paint job. Unfortunately. So he just now texted me again to see if I could race at 7. Well, Kyle, if you're watching this, man, unfortunately, maybe a no. I still want to try to get a win at the Forest Raceway, so probably gonna be a penalty right there. Yep. Man, I kind of do agree with it. I did went a little bit too deep in that corner, but then again, racing sports softs. As Magnum gets out of shape a little bit. And we ourselves have a good run at him. So we still have, oh, we got P2 just now hit the wall, or something happened. Let's see if we can get the fastest lap of the race. That'd be cool. I haven't really lost much on the leader. If we can get third, that'd be great. And that might be a penalty right there for me. Yep. So therefore I cannot get third. as Ray got the fastest lap just barely. And Ray almost got the win too. So it's just like that dirty air just really messed it up a good bit. For my part at least. So not too bad. Started 6th place and up to 4th, so that's pretty good if I say so. Plus not really a kind of a hard or medium difficulty car to handle too, so not too bad. Let's see what we got for the online time trials real quick. So we got grade 3 at Catalunya, the Grand Prix circuit layout, and we have also another grade 3 right at Dragon Tail Seaside. Let's see, I think it's the Genesis. I think I'll probably do me some online time trial while I wait. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, so I went ahead and told the guy that I won't be able to make it. So I'm going to just do a few laps here at this Dragon Tail Seaside. I think this will be good because I know for the Manufacturers Cup we're supposed to have this track for the grade 4s, so won't hurt to get a little practice in before the time for us to be at to show up at the race for the Deep Valley Raceway. Let's see how good this lap is. It's probably a silver. No, there was a lot of Supras. Yeah. So you have 138.6. Yeah. I think the Supra might have a better fancy series, or the M6 GTR, so yeah. Which is kind of strange because of some certain tracks, some cars are good at, and some other tracks, some cars are not so good at. So therefore, the Genesis was great at Sardinia last week, doing race C. But as you can see here, it's not as good in this track. So we're going to quickly hop back in and try this. Try the BMW. I kept a little bit looseness from the rear of the car, so that's probably one reason why. So as we currently have 20 minutes left till we get started on the next race. There you go. Got tight. You serious? Alright guys, we just came to want to see that Deep Valley or the Deep Forest race. It will be on to about 13 minutes. So if you guys want to hang out till then, you're more than welcome, unless you want to back out of this and just watch something else for a little bit and come back, you can. It's up to you, unless you'll see just a quick little time trial over at the Seaside Dragon Trail. I'm mainly doing this because I know the grade 4 classes, this will be their next track, so won't hurt to get a little extra practice in. But hopefully you guys are having a great day so far. I'll go ahead and tell you guys the recap. I did the race at the 4 o'clock hour, and very entertaining. Start all the way back in 13th, and had to be aggressive, and was able to get P3 in my first live stream. I'll make sure and share the link of that video after this live stream is over. I was like, that way you guys can watch it. Really entertaining. So hopefully this race I'm about to do at 7 o'clock will be a little bit smoother at this go around. I got 10 minutes to go till we do the race at Deep Forest Raceway. Because I'll just do maybe 2 or 3 more laps here, then I'll probably swing going by and just do another lap at Deep Forest. again. Okay. Going to Deep Forest. At least we hit gold. Got 2.52%, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we got pretty good buffer over the gold. So, how good is that lap? I'm just curious. So I'm a little bit behind my other friend, Johnny. So global 2200. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll gladly take that. And I went too far back. But hopefully you guys were able to do Deep Forest Raceway today. Hopefully if y'all did that race, hopefully you guys had fun with that race and was able to get a win or a good result. So, I'm going to go with the 4GT, which apparently is the meta for this particular race. Very strange that if you guys remember, they had the F40, and that was the old meta, and then they took out the F40, so the 4GT is now the new meta. Either the 4GT or the Mercedes, I think it's the SLS Coupe, I think. I might be wrong, I'll have to look at it again. But those are the main two cars I've seen, players use for this particular race event. So, and I've seen maybe a person or player or two might use a Supra. But other than that, it's mainly been the 4GT. And I'll show you guys why. So, you can basically see most of the drivers here using Fords. Here's the GTS, that's the other car I've seen some players been using, but yeah, it's mainly either Ford GT or the Mercedes, but that's the main two cars I've seen on the track lately. So, but I had a really fun first race. Started all the way back at 13th, and just unfortunately just had a very rough race overall, but came third, finished third, so it was a huge accomplishment. Mega drive, but still want to get that win, get the most points as I can. So, as I'll wait for 1 second. Back at it. And this car overall is pretty fun to drive. Has some very decent handling. Has a good flow on this track as well, as long as you don't go over the boundaries. Probably gotta go in second gear of that turn. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Hopefully this will be a lot better result. Hopefully we have a cleaner race. Looks like everybody here is different. Don't see anybody that's new. Or old, excuse me. Besides Quicken Loans. Alright, well hopefully this group is a little bit more cleaner and more forgiving this go around. I forgot to tell you guys, but the last time I raced this track, I actually had the guy that won, he saw the live stream, so that was pretty cool. I'm just hoping when I do get out of the pits, I'd be either in front of the field or toward the front of the field and not in the middle like I was last time. I wonder if I can just choose when to leave. I guess there is. I'm gonna wait till everybody leaves if I can. That way I can get a good clean gap. Okay, there's just me and one other dude. I think he's doing the same thing too. Okay, now he's out, so I'll just, I guess when it hits about, give or take, 3.5 minutes to go, I think that's probably I'll leave. Or 3:40. No, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. Make sure we stay in the racing lines. There we go. Yeah, I kind of went across the field the first go around. Okay, make sure to I'm trying to figure out what was the fastest lap on the last run. I think it was a mid 36. looks like I got 2 shots at this. Oh. Come on, come on. Gas ended. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Wow, what a qualifying session. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Take a little breather now. Look at that. Look at the times. This is so close. Like the first 4. Incredible. Okay, so that's the first part of the job done. Now I need to make sure and execute and, you know, not mess up. Oh, this is good. Get good, hopefully. So hopefully we can do like we did at Tsuzuka, where we started the pole and won the race. Under interesting, you know, circumstances. But hopefully we can be clean here. Such a close gap. That's the cool part. I mean, this is such a good field too. So hopefully we get a good first turn. We survive. We get a good rhythm. So try to get away with it if I can. But I know the other three behind me, they're quick too. So there are a lot of times I don't know if they were like I did, away from the pack, or if they did have some help from the slipstream. Alright, let me go ahead and fix this to 2. Move that to radar, and let's hope for the best here. 12 laps over at Deep Forest Raceway. Hopefully this will be the clincher right here, where we get the win. That was very close. Overshot it, man. Back on the outside for this move. Or not. Okay, just grip it together. Maybe they can make a mistake in the first turn. That has happened. They're getting racy right now. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. What a power move. Nice. But now he's got the slipstream. I have no idea what happened there. I just knew I just run wide. I guess he did too. Comes down to it. No! Wait a minute, no, it's not over yet. to the line, baby! Yeah! Woo! Oh man, what a race! Oh man, that's like iRacing highlights right there. Oh man. I'm gonna call him Mad Dog. He just drove an incredible race. That's like, two drivers, the two best drivers in the field, just duking it out for the win. Oh, that was so good. And if I came in second place, I wouldn't be mind at all, because that was an incredible, amazing battle. Clean, full of respect. That's the way it's supposed to be. My hands are shaking right now. Oh. First chat. Replay. Save replay. Oh my god. He's still here. Oh man, what a race! What a finish! Oh man, that is, oh, that race, oh man, that's even better than what I even thought it would be. I mean, you had us four drivers close, and I made that first lap mistake, and everything came together. And the next thing you know, I think the Canadian, he outran, or he pushed Frank, and I don't know what happened to Frank. I don't know where he finished. I was just so concentrated on that finish. And even the two of us were still pulling away from the Canadian that came in third. That's incredible. I just need to go to the replay and just look at the last lap, because that was like completely something that you'll see in like the top 10 highlights for iRacing. Oh man. I'm enjoying all these races. This is incredible. I mean, that race itself, it just basically redeemed itself from the first race I was in. Oh. Just incredible. Okay. So here's all the finishers right here. They have them in order. Of course, they show you what kind of cars there are. So let's see. I think Frank finished down the list. Yeah, so he was down the list. So he was one of the front runners, which is quite unfortunate. So I'll show you guys the highlights. So lap 2. Let me quickly get all this turned on. Alright, so see, I misjudged the braking point. I ran wide, and just barely touched the grass. So here's the Canadian, and there's Frank. Okay, so let me turn this down for a little bit. Hold up. So Frank gets off to a good lead, okay, and I can tell the Canadian's a little bit on the defensive side. He's like trying to slow me down. And Mad Dog, he's in 5th, so you can see all the Fords up here. Our first Mercedes is actually in 14th spot, in 15th. So that goes to prove to show you that Ford GT right now, if you guys want to try this race again, or if you know someone's going to try to do it with the Ford GT. So you see Frankie's. Let's fast forward here. I think it's the first turn. He ran wide at that turn, and then I believe it's this turn right here. The Canadian makes an aggressive move, so does the other American. So let's pause it. So Canadian has a huge momentum. So they brake pretty late. Here's the other American. And he just way overshots his braking points. And he just goes straight to the barrier R. As you see here. So basically that's his race done. And is actually stuck on the barrier. So let's move up. So here I am. Third, there's Mad Dog in 4th. And you see Frank and Canadian making a move. And here's a pretty bold move I did right here. So this was lap 3, heading up the hill. There's Frank and the Canadian. They make a little contact or close to it. And then the Canadian loses all his momentum. I make the move on the outside. And then next thing I knew, I was behind Frank. Now I need to figure out what happened to Frank. So I passed Frank. Then I backed off. And we were kind of riding side by side. Made a nice clean move pass here, but you know, you have the slipstream come into play. So I knew I was kind of more of a sit and duck. I knew I was going to keep the lead for long. So there's Frank, there's Canadian, and then there's Mad Dog. All of them getting that huge momentum. I get a big shot from Frank. And let's pause it right here. So I'm in the weird, not in the racing line, but Frank is. So is a Canadian. So I'm going to back off a little bit earlier. So there's Frank with all that momentum. Here's the Canadian. He's about to pass me. And then right at this moment, I think the Canadian's like, okay, I might have enough momentum. If I angle it right, I might be able to take the lead. So I think he basically dumped Frank because he wasn't even trying. And then here we are, we're getting a little bit loose. And then Canadian falls to 3rd. And poor Frank, he just basically, that's his race over and done with. I mean, he's losing spots, and he finished, like, I think outside the top 10. And here comes the good part, the good stuff. So you can see it's just me and Mad Dog. We're leaving behind the Canadian. Or the Canadian's still with us, but he runs wide the first turn, so he loses a good bit of time doing that. And you see, lap by lap, the Canadian gap between the two of us, the Canadian, our gap increases. You can see lap 10, you can't even see his car, and you can just barely see his car in the camera view on lap 11. So he's about 6 seconds behind us, and you can see clearly. So last lap, and this is amazing, just amazing footage. So Mad Dog, he's falling behind me. So there he is behind me. 3rd gear. And he's sticking with me too. And then through here he takes a little bit of a higher lane. I'm not too sure if he did that just to not get as much dirty air. He gets a little loose there. But not one particular corner. For brake, he's still with us a little bit. Goes a little outside the racing line, but then we're going to brake. So does he. We're going to go 3rd gear. He's basically following us in our trails. Goes a little bit, just a little bit wide, just a little bit. And then I knew right then and there that this was his chance to make a move. So he's right behind us. Just the two of us going for the win. So he makes a shot to the left side, which I knew he was going to. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try to run as far as I can on the outside. So he does. So he cleverly, what he does, let's ride into his cam. So he has that momentum, he's got the nice slipstream, he's going to push, limit me from turning. As you'll see here, he's going to park the car right there, and you know, that's fair. That's a clean move. I knew he was going to do that. So I figured this was over, but then again, we have the slipstream. So, and you know, he's going to go to the far left side where the pit road is. He's going to have that. That's going to be his lane. So I'm going to pull out at the last frame, the last second, and then we're going to take the outside route. Get that as much straight line speed as I can, and we just barely, by that much, won the race. And you can see we're traveling 2 miles per hour faster than his line together. So just incredible race finish. I mean, it was just between the two of us the whole way through, from laps I think 8 or more like 7 or 6 or 7 to all the way to the end. And I mean, you can't even ask for a better finish than that. I mean, that's just incredible. Even got the drivers themselves are looking at each other too. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to do this again. I mean, that first race I knew was great to come from a long ways from 13th and finish 3rd, which was amazing. But to be able to start from the pole and kind of sort of be, you know, right with the top 4, and then poor Frank, he got dumped by the Canadian. And it was just me and Mad Dog the whole way. So that was incredible. Incredible. This might be my new theme for my PS4. I mean, you can't even ask for a better race finish than that. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, sure, every driver wants to get the pole and basically drive away and just, you know, win easily. But these races like this right here, they're just as good, if not better. I mean, you got 2 guys, Mad Dog and myself, who basically were at each other's necks, like from, let me see if I can get a better pinpoint. I saved like from lap 6 or 7, 5 or 6. Yeah, because about lap 5, you could tell the Canadians losing distance between us, so I mean, it was basically a full game of chess because I made some moves, Mad Dog made a few moves, and just trying to be very tactical. Like here, sticking on the outside lane, he made a nice move. Like, okay, I'll let you get the spot. I let him by, being clean, and got the chance to feel the dirty air, which I could actually feel it. Made the car just a little bit tight. I could literally feel it getting a little tight, and then here's the move I was talking about. So this was like, I think this was the first time I got the lead, and for some reason he had the car at a weird spot. I think he was traveling too fast, and then corrected it, and then just found himself in an awkward spot. And you see he runs wide. I take that, his mistake. Took full advantage of it and got back in the lead. But that was an incredible finish. I mean, I just want to see that one more time because that was just incredible. Just at the last part. Let's start from all the way from right here. I hope he does another race, and I hope he just flat out wins the race. Because he basically deserved that win as much as I did. I mean, man. That was really good. I mean, that was incredible. I mean, what he did right there, clean, respect, perfect. I knew he was going to do that, tried to help me off just a little bit, and I figured this might be over, and then I thought, well, I got the slipstream, so maybe I can make a move here. Duck to the right side. We're going side by side the last corner. He takes the short route, I take the long route. Gain all that speed, coming to the line side by side, and then bam, 21 thousandths of a second. Got the lead from Mad Dog. Just incredible. And I'm pretty sure it has the race results. No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah. Just in case you were wondering, our margin was 21 thousandths of a second between the two of us. Or it might be 40 thousandths of a second. I can't remember. But that was absolutely incredible. The whole race itself, even the finish was like spectacular. I mean, you can't really top that. I mean, maybe you can if it's probably two world class drivers and you know the Red Bull competitive race cars. Yeah, sure, but that race itself, that's probably the best race I probably have been in sport mode or you know any online race whatsoever. So I'm glad I saved the replay. It's just incredible. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream as much as I did. Sorry it's over an hour and 40 minutes, but you know I had to wait till 7 o'clock rolled around, which it did. Able to get the pole, even though I kind of was a little bit messy, a little bit on the race, but still an incredible battle with Mad Dog all the way to the finish. Two guys just going at it, duking at it all the way to the end like it should be, and it was just amazing. I mean, you can't get better than that. I mean, but yeah, thanks again guys for watching the live stream. If any of you guys just now showed up, I got done with my race, so once this live stream's over, you guys are more than welcome to able to watch it from the start to finish if you want to, or you can fast forward till the 7 o'clock period. That way you can watch the full qualifying and then the race. Trust me, you'll not regret it. It'll be one amazing race that you'll be able to see. So hope you guys have a great rest of the night. What I might could do tomorrow, I might try to do maybe another Tokyo guide, maybe another Tokyo build. I think that's what I'm thinking of. I would have done it today, but since I had, this was the main focus, this is going to be it. So, hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video, and you guys take care.